旧约圣经诗篇第1篇第3节。
From the Old Testament, Psalm chapter 1, verse 3. Psalm 1, verse 3.
他要像一棵树栽在溪水旁，按时候结果子，叶子也不枯干，凡他所做的尽都顺利。
Psalm 1, verse 3. That person is like a tree planted by streams of water, which yields its fruits in season, and whose leaf does not wither. Whatever they do prospers.
每次我回太平的时候呢，通常我都会做一件的事情。
Every time I went back to Taiping, I would normally do one thing.
我必须要解释一下，我的太太是太平人。
My wife is from Taiping.
你想一想，我会回太平做些什么呢？
So what actually would I do in Taiping?
会不会和我的太太手牵手呢？就在太平湖畔这样子来散步
Was it hand in hand with my wife and walk along the Taiping Lake?
当然我们没有这么浪漫。
No, I'm not that romantic.
现在有小孩更不会这样做了啊。
And I have kids now. It's even harder.
通常呢，我呢就会开车到太平湖去。
I would normally drive along the Taiping Lake.
慢慢的来绕着那个湖边。
Went slowly along the lake.
来观看了湖边的百年榆树。
And watch those century-old golden rain trees.
据说太平市政厅呢，还特别安排了一组的这个人员呢，来为这些榆树来服务。
According to some source, the Taiping Municipal Council purposely allocated a group of people to serve these rain trees.
在观赏上帝的创造，这个大自然的美丽。
Looking at the creation of God, the beauty of the nature.
再次给我一个提醒。
Once again reminded me that
上帝已创造的美好。
God made everything good.
还有的是，我们是否成为上帝忠心的管家呢？
And do we become the faithful caretakers for God?
原来在上帝还没有创造我们以前，他就已经为我们创造了万物。
It seems that before God created us, He first created the world.
好让我们可以享受和管理上帝的创造。
So that we can enjoy and manage His creation.
我们被造，一方面是享受万物，另外一方面却要管理万物。
We were being created. On one hand, is to enjoy the world. On the other hand, is to manage the world.
看回我们所居住的这个国家马来西亚。
Look at the country that we are living in, Malaysia.
它是一个位于这个热带的国家。
She's a tropical country.
因此，一年四季都会有出产不同的这个水果。
Therefore, we have different fruits all year long.
各有它最独特的这个口味。
And each has its own unique taste.
打个比方，榴莲。
For example, durian.
它非常吸引人。
It attracts a lot of people.
它吸引了来自新加坡、印尼各地方的人。
Those Singaporeans, Indonesians, and other foreigners.
特地就要为来品尝这个榴莲啊。
They especially come for durian.
这些都是我们身为马来西亚人的骄傲。
It is a pride for Malaysian.
我们可以享用这个多么美好的这个水果。
We can have this wonderful fruit in our country.
感谢主。
Give thanks to God.
地结出果实来是上帝的赏赐。
The land produced fruits all because God granted.
也提供来供应着我们身体的需要。
And providing our physical needs.
也给我们一个关于到生命的一个启示。
It is also reveals unto us about our lives.
所以说，我们要有几件事要在这个启示里面来学习的。
So we ought to learn from this revelation.
第一，栽在溪水旁。
Firstly, planted by streams of water.
诗人告诉我们，我们这棵树呢是有栽种者的。
The psalmist told us that we as trees, we have a planter.
这位栽种者真是那创造主，也是全能的上帝。
And this planter is our God, the Creator, the Almighty God.
并且是将我们移植到溪水旁去的。
He is the one who transplanted us by streams of water.
这棵树不是原本就生长在这个地方。
This tree was not originally planted in this place.
是栽种者重新的来将我们栽种在一个比较适合的地方。
It was the planter who transplanted the tree to a more suitable place.
我们有福了。
We are blessed.
因为天父上帝常常照顾我们。
Because our Abba Father always taking care of us.
保守我们。
And protecting us.
上帝与我们同在，
God is with us.
让我们心中呢都能够充满着他所要赐给我们的喜乐和平安。
Let our hearts fill with His joy and peace.
我们每个人都很渴望一份的平安，
All of us hope to have peace.
平安是世人所追求的福，
Peace is the blessing that the world is seeking.
所以平安就是福啊。
So peace is a blessing.
有些时候我们要面对生活的狂风暴雨和的打击，
Sometimes we encounter the beating of thunderstorms.
甚至打垮了我们的信心。
Our faith was even being attacked.
但如今有天父上帝的保守了，
But now we have the protection of our Abba Father.
他怎么会视而不见呢？
How can all these escape His eyes?
他会出师不理吗？
And how can He not care?
他总会在最适合的时候来帮助我们的。
He will always help us in the most appropriate
可
time.
能你会这样子来问上帝：
You might ask God,
上帝啊，
God,
为什么你要让我承受这些狂风暴雨呢？
why do you allow us to go through hardships?
为什么你不会直接的不将这个水分和营养给我就好嘛？直接就好。
Why don't you just give us water and nutrition directly?
一棵树若不停的被浇灌水还有施肥的话，你想它会变成什么样的样子？
If a tree is to be watered and to be fertilized non-stop, what do you think the tree will become?
它会变成什么样子？
What will it become?
肥死气。
Dead because of obesity.
若没有适当的计划的话，也没有按时的灌水和施肥，结果是不堪设想的。
If without proper planning, without being watered and fertilized on time, similarly, the result will be terrible too.
因此，我们要知道，上帝的计划肯定是最好的，
Therefore, we need to know that God's plan is surely the best,
他的安排也一定是最恰当、最适合的。
and His arrangement is always the most suitable.
提波是一位美国橄榄球的明星球员，
Tim Tebow is an American football star player.
他不止在这个球场上呢有抢眼的表现，
He not only has an outstanding performance in the field,
他对信仰的这个热忱呢，更是球迷们呢的讨论的话题。
his zealousness towards his faith is also a topic that discussed by his supporters.
他深信上帝把他放在一个正确的位置上，
He deeply believes that God has placed him in a proper place.
他也经常的在这个面子书和推特上面呢来分享经文。
He often shared Bible verses in his Facebook and Twitter accounts.
更重要的是，他健康的这个形象，
More importantly, he presented his healthy image.
已经为他塑造出一个让人更加愿意去了解信仰的一个影响力。
which influenced people to be more willing to understand about Jesus.
他坦言说，
He said,
基督信仰是他成功的秘诀。
Christianity is his secret to success.
这个运动的恩赐呢，更使他成为一位具有影响力的职业球员。
His gift in this sport allows him to become an influential professional footballer.
他在以一些独特创意的方式呢，去传福音和进行社会关怀的工作。
Moreover, he used a unique and creative way to share the gospel and to carry out the community work.
他就成立了这个提波慈善基金会，
He founded Tim Tebow Foundation,
积极的来推动关怀孤儿、少年和监狱的这个事工。
to work particularly on caring for the orphans, youth, and prisoners.
出生在一个宣教士的家庭中，
He grew up in a missionary family.
今天他更以上帝赐给他的运动恩赐来去分享福音。
Today, he shares the gospel through the gift of sport given to him by God.
无论比赛是赢是输，
No matter win or lose,
他总会有一个动作的，
he will have a ritual,
就是要跪地的感谢主。
which is to kneel down in prayer.
上帝的移植和栽种，造就了提波的生命。
God's transplant of the tree contributed to the life of Tim Tebow,
为上帝来发光。
so that he can shine for God.
第二，按时候结果子，叶子也不枯干。
Secondly, use its fruits in season, and whose leaf does not wither.
这树有了按时的灌水和施肥，
If a tree was being watered and fertilized,
才会有结果子的期待。
it will has hope of yielding fruits.
耶利米先知在他面对着国家灾难之际，
When Prophet Jeremiah was facing with his country's danger,
他用这样子的话语来去劝勉上帝的子民，
he encouraged God's people, saying,
依靠耶和华，以耶和华为可靠的那人是有福的，他必像树栽于水边，在河边扎根，沿着来到，并不惧怕，叶子仍必青翠，在干旱之年毫无挂虑，并且结果不止。
Jeremiah 17, But blessed is the one who trusts in the Lord, whose confidence is in him. They will be like a tree planted by the water that sends out its roots by the stream. It does not fear when heat comes. Its leaves are always green. It has no worries in a year of drought and never fails to bear fruit.
上帝将我们从罪中拯救出来，
God saved us from sin
将我们移植到他的爱里头去，
and transplanted us into his love.
被他细心的来照料，
We were being taken care by him delicately.
被圣灵的滋润，
We were being filled by the Holy Spirit
这样就可以健壮的成长起来。
so that we can grow healthily.
诗人带我们要来看清楚一棵树它生命的这个核心，
The psalmist points us to the core of the life of a tree.
不是花朵，
It is not about the
不
flowers.
是叶子，
It is not about the leaves.
就是它的果子。
It is about the fruits.
上帝的恩典是充充足足的，
God's grace is abundant.
花朵和叶子虽不太重要，
Although flowers and leaves are not that important,
但是仍旧的得到上帝最好的照料。
still God takes care of them.
果子告诉我们，
Bearing fruits tells us that
我是健康的果树。
we are a healthy tree.
当然，
Of course,
有时候我们接触不好的果子来，
sometimes we yield bad fruits.
那我们就应该来去反思一下啦。
Then we shall examine ourselves,
我们的生命是否是连接于那位耕种者的？
whether our lives are still intact with our planter.
让上帝来帮助我们有一个健康的成长，
Let God help us to grow healthily
能够结出这美善的果子来。
and to produce good fruits.
我们往往只会看到我们所失去的，去忘记看我们所得到的，更加去忘记我们曾经所拥有过的。
Very often we only see the things that we have lost, and we forgot to see what we have, even more the things that we have once possessed.
我们是否忘记了要感谢上帝呢？
Have we forgotten to give thanks to God?
当我们生病的时候，
When we are sick,
我们希望自己能够快点的康复起来，
we hope that we can recover the soonest,
能够恢复健康的体魄。
to bring back our health.
假如这个事情没有如期的发生的话，
How about when things occur not according to the plan,
我们一直都没有康复，
and we cannot recover?
我们还会感谢上帝吗？
Do we still give thanks to God?
还是我们选择的是每天都是愁眉苦脸，
Or we choose to be grumpy all the time?
甚至我们有咒诅、有埋怨的，
Or even curse and complain?
不能喜乐的接下来面对接下来的生活。
Unable to live happily?
但是
But
从我们出生到现在，我们所拥有的健康，
the health that we enjoyed since birth,
难道这一些不是我们能够来献上感谢的吗？
can't we give thanks to God for all that?
感谢上帝的保守，
Give thanks to God for His continuous protection,
使我们仍旧有今天。
that we can still have today.
什么事情都会有它的变化的，
Everything can be changed,
但是我们要记得，
but remember
记得上帝曾经赐给我们美好的时光。
that God once gives us wonderful times too.
有一棵的这个苹果树，
There was an apple tree
哇，它结的果子了。
producing fruits.
第一年，它就结了10个的苹果
The first year it managed to yield 10 apples.
，9个呢就被人拿走了，
9 of them was taken away.
自己呢才得到1个。
Only one left for himself.
所以这个苹果树呢，它就愤愤不平，
So the apple tree was very disturbed,
它就要自断这个经脉，
restricted his own expansion,
它拒绝成长了。
and refused to grow.
所以在第2年，
The second year,
它结了 5个果子而已，
It yielded only 5 apples.
10个就被人拿走，
4 was being taken away.
他自己还是得到1个。
1 was left for itself.
但是这次很异常，他心里非常的开心啊。
But it's weird, the tree was glad this time.
他说：“去年我只得到18%，
He was thinking, I've got only 10% last year.
今年不一样哦，28%了，
This year is different. I have 20% of my fruits.
翻了1倍了。
1-fold more.
哇，这棵苹果树，他的心里非常的舒服。
This apple tree was content.
他真的想，我能够继续的有成长啊。
But if this apple tree can think differently,
他就这样子想，
he would think,
下一年他可能结的是100粒的这个苹果，
if he thinks different in different perspective, I can continue to grow.
他结了100粒果子，然后被拿掉的是90粒。
For example, the second year, if he can produce 100 apples, taking away 90,
自己还能够拿回10粒啊。
I still have 10.
也很可能他被拿走的是99个，自己只拿到1个。
Or maybe 99 was taken away, 1 left for itself.
这一切都没关系的，
But never mind,
他还可以继续的成长下去。
it can continue to grow.
第3年
And third year,
是500个的话，
and it might be able to yield 500.
其实
Actually,
得多少的果子并不是最重要的事情，
the fruits that we get is not the most important.
那最重要的就是这个苹果树一直都在成长着。
More importantly, the apple tree is growing continuously.
在我们的生命里面，
In our lives,
不要太在乎果子，
don't too bother about how many fruits we get back.
成长才是那最重要的。
Growing in the Lord is the most important thing.
第3，凡他所做的尽都顺利。
Thirdly, whatever they do prospers.
我们都在生活中呢，见证上帝的作为。
We witness God's works throughout our lives.
我们成长的过程里面，经常都不是一帆风顺的。
Our journey of growing up was never smooth sailing.
植物的成长也是如此，
It is the same with all the plants.
有不少外在无法估计的因素啊，
There are external factors
可能就叫它的成长受到限制。
that might limit its growth,
就好像有着变化无常的天气啊，
like ever-changing weather,
到处都有的这个虫蚁啊，
insects,
一些潜伏在基因里面的疾病，都叫它的成长受到拦阻了。
or some genetic disease that might cause it difficult to grow.
你说要一切尽都顺利，容易吗？
So is it easy to prosper in whatever we do?
诗篇127篇第1节这么说：
Psalm 127 verse 1 says,
若不是耶和华建造房屋，建造的人就恍然劳力；若不是耶和华看守城池，看守的人就恍然警醒。
Unless the Lord builds a house, the builders labor in vain. Unless the Lord watches over the city, the guards stand watch in vain.
上帝的照料和保守，就让属于他的人呢，内心能够纯正。
God's protection allows those who belong to Him to be pure in their inner hearts
并且也结出好果子来。
and to yield good fruits.
所以，我们应当把上帝摆在我们的人生里头的第一位，
So we need to put God as our priority
以荣耀上帝为首先。
and to glorify Him as the most important task.
同时，我们也来相信上帝必会按照他的心意赐福给我们。
And then just believe in God that He will bless us accordingly.
有一天，有一棵小树遇见了一棵的大树，
There was once a small tree met a big tree.
这个小树呢，就来问这个大树了
A small tree asked the big tree,
大树啊，
Hey big tree,
你是吃牛奶粉长大的吗？
did you grow up drinking milk powder?
大树就对这小树说
The big tree answered,
孩子，你看电视看太多了，
My child, you watch too much TV.
人的孩子呢，才是喝牛奶粉长大的。
Human's child grows up drinking milk.
那你是吃什么东西长大的？还是这么壮又这么高？
The small tree then asked again, Then what did you eat to grow so tall and so strong?
大树就来回答他，
The big tree said,
我每一天都吃青山一眼，
I consume a view of the green mountain,
这个白云呢2片，
2 pieces of cloud,
长鸣啊和青蛙唱歌呢4两，
4 servings of crickets callings and frogs singings.
早晚呢都要吃这个晨曦和日落呢一遍。
Morning and evening I consume dusk and dawn respectively.
有些时候呢也要吃了几片的那个枯叶和这鸟粪，
Occasionally with a few pieces of dried leaves and birds' droppings.
也吃一点点的那个朝露啦、雨珠啦和山泉啊。
And drink morning dew, raindrops and springs.
这个小树呢就搞不清楚来了。
And the small three were feeling weird.
他就这些就能够让你的身形长得这么完美吗？
And then he asks, is consuming all these allows you to have such perfect and even shape?
大树还继续告诉他，
The big tree then answered,
当然还要感谢这个风雨雷电啊，
as of these I have to thank those thunderstorms and lightning.
他们对我来说，他们不是苦难，它是我的帮助来的。
For me they are not hardships but helps for me.
因为风呢，就为我的身材来修饰一下；
For the wind helped me to shape my body.
雨呢，就为我洗去那个尘埃啊；
The rain washed away my dirt.
雷就为我撇掉那些放肆；
The thunder cast away my impudent.
电就为我斩除了我的傲慢。
And the lightning stopped my arrogance.
这个小树就问他，为什么还是有一些树它长出来是这么好像枯黄的，然后又很瘦小的呢？
Then the small tree asked again, why then some trees are drying up and thin?
大树就回答他，当然他们的菜单呢跟我不一样。
The big tree then answered, that's because they have different diet.
他们的菜单里面有什么？他们所吃的呢，就是愤世啦、抱怨啦、不平啦、黑暗。
They consume resentful complaints, grievance and darkness.
所以才不能够长出了这么青翠光鲜呐。
That's why they cannot grow healthily.
哇，小树听了这些，
After the small tree heard all this,
他就来告诉大树，
then the small tree proclaimed,
今后我也要按照你的菜单来吃了。
from today onwards I am going to follow your diet.
每一天呢，我都要吃白云，
Consuming clouds,
我要吃这个长鸣、
crickets calls,
晨曦和这个日落。
dusk and dawn every day.
当然，我也要不畏惧的来迎接风雨雷电。
And I'm going to welcome thunderstorms and lightning without fear.
我相信有一天我也会跟你一样长得这么强壮高大。
One day I will grow as tall as you.
我们在世上所领受的福分，
The blessings that we received on earth,
哪有比在耶稣基督里面更加稳妥、更加快乐、平安呢？
nothing can be more sure, more joyful and more peaceful than the blessing in Jesus Christ.
我相信我们也已经做了一个正确的决定。
I believe that we have made the correct choice.
如果我们还没做这个决定的话，我们要马上去做。
If we have yet, make it now.
它要像一棵树栽在溪水旁，按时候结果子，叶子也不枯干，凡他所做的尽都顺利。
That person is like a tree planted by streams of water, which yields its fruits in season, and whose leaf does not wither. Whatever they do prospers.
这是上帝的心意，
This is God's will,
也是我们所应尽的一个本分。
and this is also our responsibility.
我们这一棵树，
We are the tree,
上帝是我们的栽种者。
and God is our planter.
我们感谢我们的上帝，
Give thanks to God.
借着他的创造物，
Through His creation,
来教导我们敬畏和顺服他的功课。
He teaches us on how to obey and how to worship Him.
但愿上帝继续来指引我们的道路，
May God continues to lead us in our journey,
保守我们的心。
to protect our hearts,
对每一天，我们都能够来经历他的同在。
and help us to encounter Him every day.
同时，我们也愿意接受上帝的照料和他的保守。
At the same time, allow us to be willing to be protected and to be guided by Him.
愿上帝赐福大家。
May God bless you all.
我们一起来做个祷告。
Let us pray.
慈悲圣天父，我们要再次感谢你，生命气息是你所赐给我们的。今天我们 能够坦然无惧来到你的跟前。我们要感谢上帝，你自己为我们预备的救恩。主啊，每次回到你的殿中自由的敬拜的时候，我们要感谢上帝你的恩典，感谢主你这一次我们能够成为你要栽种的树。但愿我们的生命继续在主你里面受主你自己的陶造。但愿我们手所做的，求主你自己亲自来建立，那不讨属你喜悦的，求主你来清除，好让我们所做所行所想都能够被主你自己亲自洁净，所献上的合乎你的心意。主啊，再次俯伏在你面前敬拜的时候，透过诗歌，透过上帝你的话语，再次给我们提醒。但圣灵你继续来感动引导我们，好让我们每天的日子里面行出当行的行为来。主啊，求你建立我们，求你扶持我们，求你保守我们。我们祷告是奉靠耶稣基督名所求的，阿们。